Alright, our next guest is not only talking to us tonight, he'll be singing for you later. Please welcome reggae artist Chris Woodsen. What are you trying to do there?
These chairs, man, they're a little rigid. I'm just trying to get comfortable. Oh.
Can I ask, did you get visited by Bill and Ted earlier?
You know, people always ask me that because they're like, you look a lot like the tall one.
Which one's the tall one?
I'm pretty sure it's Ted.
Keanu.
He knows.
He does know. Now,
you don't mind if I put my leg up on your desk, right?
We're pretty far past you asking.
All right. That's cool, man. These brights are bright.
Yeah, these brights are light.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. You're just doing your thing. Now,
I'm just trying to. Here's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm just trying to do every day, one day at a time. You know? Because here's the thing. How else should we do it?
you're here promoting your new reggae album.
Yeah.
And as a reggae artist,
yeah,
you know, I would say you're an atypical reggae artist.
Okay.
And I want to know, do you know, it's music primarily made by black people, and you are clearly not.
Whoa, 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 whoa. First off, that is inaccurate.
Name 10 white reggae artists.
Snow.
That's pushing it, okay.
The 3 members of Sublime.
You're 20% of the way through the list.
Me.
Okay.
And
see, I wasn't asking.
Listen, there's 5 others. I'm just trying to say.
I wasn't asking to make fun of you. I was asking, okay, do you feel like you experience, you know, do you get any negative blowback or discrimination because of being a white reggae artist?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I definitely think that when I'm at a show and people are like, who's this guy think he is, right? And I'm like, wait till you hear me just drop my lyrics. People don't take me in, you know? So it's, at the beginning of the show, it's like, and then at the end of the show, it's like, oh. So,
I know all the quotes on the back of your album from reviewers say that.
Just,
oh.
Right. Here's
Rolling
the thing.
Stone.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty high right now. I'm pretty high all the time.
Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
We would have known that had you not said it.
Okay. That's fair enough. Fair enough. But I know what you're saying. I understand. It's the same thing with like classical music. Like most people that do classical music are old English guys. But maybe there's a
Hold on, let's wind back. Would you name some old English guys that do classical music?
Sure. Chopin.
Nope.
Mozart.
Nope, not English again.
Beethoven.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure all those guys.
None of those guys are English.
They might have spoken English.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. I know, man. Oops. But that's cool. It's something I gotta get past, and I just gotta get past it through the lyrics, you know, through the music.
Now speaking of what you sing about, I know you say you're a devout Rastafarian.
Totally.
And would you mind explaining to us again, for our viewers out there who aren't familiar with Rastafarianism, did you just spit in
yeah, man. I got a little dry mouth because I smoked a lot right before I came
Wait, you
out.
have dry mouth, and yet you moving your mouth, there was enough spit in there for it to land on someone sitting next to you?
I think it was more of a piece of dry lip.
That's so much worse.
Yeah, that's pretty filthy.
Just knowing that happened is so much worse.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Now you follow Rastafarianism.
I love it, man. That's the only thing I used to be a Catholic, but now I'm a Rastafarian.
And what are the main tenets of Rastafarianism?
1, peace and love, man. Peace and love. That's always up top. 2, love your brother as your neighbor. 3.
Hold on, look, If he's already your brother, wouldn't loving him as your neighbor be pushing him further away?
Not at all, because your neighbor's next to you. Keep your neighbor close, man.
But your brother is related to you.
But sometimes your brother can live on the other side of the country, and you don't ever really get a chance to.
So you treat him like your neighbor, like he's. Let's go on to 3.
Like your neighbor. 3. The nature of the earth should always be first. You know, like what that means is.
Yeah, what does that mean?
The translation, literally, the translation is where everything that nature has to offer. Eat everything that nature has to offer. Drink it in, man. Like all this stuff. This is nature,
I know
man.
you. And speaking of wear everything.
Yeah.
I know you make all your own clothes.
That's right. I make them all.
That's right.
I make everything I'm wearing. Smell that. You know what that is, man? 100% pure Rastafarian hemp. You want it? I can get you a couple pair. It'll take me about 4 years to make them.
What I'm looking for is a hemp tie.
Okay, man, I can do that. I'll make a hemp tie right after this.
Paisley.
I don't know what that means. Listen, here's what it comes down to. Rastafarianism isn't about getting high, and I mean, we do that, right? But it's not that. That's not the thing. It's about just letting your center be centered in the center.
You're very generous.
Totally, man. That's what I'm saying.
Adrian.
Okay.
Now, I want to ask just a little more about the album before
Let's
we
get
move
into
on
the
here.
music.
I know you worked with a lot of high-profile artists.
Sure.
On this, a lot of guests were on the record. Who are some of your favorites?
Tony Bennett.
Interesting choice.
Mi corazón.
Yeah, buddy.
En San Francisco.
Here's the thing. Tony Bennett just had an album where he brought people in, so I was like, why not bring Tony Bennett in? It's got to work both ways.
And didn't you have one of the Rolling Stones that's not Mick Jagger or Keith Richards?
Yep.
Which one was that?
The drummer.
What's his name again? I know you worked with him on a whole song.
He told me to just call him. He was just like, man, call me whatever you want, man, because I'm Rastafarian too. He's Rastafarian.
Oh, okay.
And in Rastafarianism, we don't call people regular names. We just call them what we're feeling in the moment. Like right now, I feel like I'd call you love. You, I might call Paisley. That cool?
Fine.
So in the moment, I was like, all right, man, I think you're like the best drummer I've ever heard. So that's what I called him.
You called him that sentence every time?
There's a lot, but that's part of the thing. Once you stick with one, you gotta just use it the whole way through, man.
He's really peaceful when he drums.
I know you worked with one of the Backstreet Boys.
Oh,
which one was it?
Nick. Man, that guy can sing, man. Here's the thing. He smokes a lot of weed too.
A lot of the people that worked on the album had that in common.
Yeah. Tony Bennett gets high. Nick Cannon gets high.
Wait.
I had him there too, man.
You had Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
What did Nick Cannon do? Because he's not what many would call a singer, but he is the first black person you've mentioned.
That is true. Because you know how he's big on that show, America's Got Talent?
Debatable.
Yeah. I just had him introduce me for every song.
So at the beginning of every song on your album,
He would just go.
you're like, hey, here's Chris Woodsen.
Yeah.
He would start playing.
He would do like a sad story, like a sob story before. He's like, man, Chris Woodsen, he broke his leg. He struggled to get here, and then track number 2.
Well, Chris, we're going to hear music from you in just a little bit. Everybody give Chris a hand.